This is a bad photo, am I right? And it has two major problems. Can you see them? Now, the first one is obvious. Once I point it out, you'll see it. But the second one is more subtle, and it's the kind of mistake that makes wildlife images feel flat. And then 30 seconds later, after I created this image, I created another image that's 10 times better, and I'm going to share that in just a moment. But first, wildlife photography is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Am I right? So on this day, I stumbled upon a lifer, and that's a bird I've never seen before, for those of you new to wildlife photography. And I had no idea at the time that this was an Egyptian goose, but I knew I wanted to capture it. So I framed it with its reflection, hoping to create some symmetry in the image. But when I took a quick peek at the back of my camera, I noticed that the weeds and grass in the foreground were kind of muddying up the reflection. So instead of complementing the star of the image or the hero, they became a strong distraction that pulls your eye downward. And that's the first problem. Now, I could easily fix this by cropping in. However, the biggest problem for me and my creative vision is the subject is dead center, which makes the image boring. So I moved about 5 feet closer and I got lower to the ground for an eye level view, which eliminated the messy foreground and a lot of other distractions in the background as well. Now, I did lose the reflection, but as luck would have it, a small bird walked into the frame. And because of my shallow depth of field, it's noticeable enough to be identified as a bird, but not sharp enough to distract from the star of the show. And then I decided to place the goose off center to the left to balance the image with that supporting actor on the right. And then the scene became cleaner, more intentional, and the primary subject pops off the background. And boom, how awesome is that? I love it.